Hi all. So SQL 0 to hero day 90. So today we will discuss about the CT, the common table expression. So that is also very important in our data engineering. And to be honestly speaking, we need to use in real life application. So the first thing is CT, the common table expression. Why we are using the common table expression? For example, you have a requirement like you want to do some of the join. You need to join two table and you need some of the table based on some requirement in a single that okay that means you want to but only for that query itself. That is the first thing. Don't want to save anywhere just for run at a single time. So that is the application of the CT. So that time we can write, we can use the join or the union all to combine two table and the queries help to assign one variable, then use the variable for our requirement. That is the application of CTA. So we need to definitely need to check with the multiple query. Then based on that query, we need to assign those values. So the CT means common table expression is a one-time result set that only exists in the duration of the query, only exists in the duration of the query. And we can in the CT we can means consist of select, insert, update, delete, and create, view, merge execution statement. Then it is a temporary one. So the view, whenever we want some of the data, if we can create in a view, we store in a disk. But in the case of CT, we just temporary thing that result cannot be stored anywhere and will be lost soon as the query execution is completed. The DBA, next one DBA always prefers CT. It's an alternative of the view or the subquery. You already know, right? So CT means syntax like with. With is already the keyword with. CT name we can write as we can write the query. Then select star from the CT name. For example, uh, we have a table. We are using the adventurous work .bak file. This is a database, right? This we downloaded from the SQL means in the Microsoft site. So we already use these things in this series. Okay, if you not familiar with this one, you just must watch the before because today is day 19. You can watch in the day 10. So that kind of time definitely we imported. We restore this SQL adventurous work from the Microsoft site. So there is a person table and I have a requirement. This person table, when I execute, I get this result. So this is the person table. I want some of the business entity ID less than 10. So that is the single one. Then here select star from the person where business entity ID. That means I get 9 record. Then I assign this value to the person table. Then I'm using the person type first name from this one. So I'm getting the result from this one. So that is the application of CT because we don't want to make it more flexible because we just take this query and assign into the one view. Then from here, that view, we can access the data. Okay, hope you're clear, right? Then I will share this document also that will help you. Then the multiple CT means we can create multiple CT. For example, in the same table, I want to use, there are distinct items are there. For example, hmm, I will write select from person, sort the person, then select distinct person type. Okay. So these are the distinct person type. So my requirement, I want the data. I want the data EIN and EM. And I want all data which contain the person data which contain IN and EM. So that is my requirement. So that time we can do. we connecting two tables. So this is the person EM table, this is the person IN table. I'm selecting this combine two table, then union all from this one. So I get the data from the all the data resides in the EM person type and IN this one. So if I add one more column here, last name, I think last name. So if I run this query, it will not return the value because all queries combined using union intersect except operator must have the equal number of expression in their target list. Okay. So if I write the same query here, last name, it will be written. It will be written. Okay. That is the one error you will get from here. So I think hope you have cleared this scenario. Then for the CT, we can use the union or join, intercept or except that we can use. Then why we need to use the CTE? Like database and views, it is also like a query, comfortable for or easy to use to implement. So that are the main thing for the CTE and temporary. For the creation, it is for temporary. Some use cases. First one, it is useful when we need to define a derived table multiple times within a single query. Okay, multiple times we can derive a single query. That is one thing. Then it is an alternative of the view. View. It is an alternative to the view. View we can recreate or the this one we can create and same calculation in multiple time in multiple query component simultaneously. Then advanced window function, row number, rank, until are used for this one. Then CT is two type, recursive CT and a non-recursive CT that we can discuss in later videos. And disadvantages means we cannot use, unable to use distinct group by having join, top joins, top and joins, etc. CT can be already referenced once by the recursive member, and the parameters and procedure cannot used for normally parameters and parameters we can pass in the stored procedure that we cannot use here. So that are the main thing in the disadvantage side. So I think you can also try this one because in the later video, later session, we will try with this question, with CT question that we can do. Yeah, okay. So if you have any comment, let's comment here. Okay, bye.